Is this weird dynamic that we have of revering doctors?
Well, I mean, I think that sort of sheen is kind of wearing away. You know, we've seen through the pandemic, a lot of people have started to lose faith in certain institutions, doctors, government agencies, things like that. I think that, physicians are humans like anybody else. There's good ones, there's bad ones. I think most physicians are trying to do the best they can. Unfortunately, they don't have the right tools to do what they should be doing.
And that whole industry is co-opted and owned by the pharmaceutical industry.
Well, yeah, I mean, you as a physician, you are essentially a subcontractor for the pharmaceutical industry. I mean, that's the reality of the matter.
Because all of your studies have to be funded by this industry. Your papers being published will be funded by that. And when you get to your office, it's much easier to write a cholesterol med script or a heart medication script because you can get those done 1 every 12 minutes.
Right.
And if you're a business practice, that just becomes the path of least resistance.
Right.
Is that why?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, there is. I mean, it's, I would have to see a patient every 15 minutes, and usually I'd have to see 2 or 3 in that 15-minute period of time. And you're just running, and you just don't have time to talk about diet and exercise. When I tried to do that, the administrator in the hospital came down on me and said, "No, we pay you to operate on people. You can't be talking about lifestyle and stuff like that." So that was an eye opener for me. It definitely jaded me to the whole model. And a lot of physicians are waking up to this. It's kind of funny. On social media, I have hundreds and hundreds of doctors that are now following me, and many of them have literally left their practice because they couldn't stand the ethics anymore. They were just like, I can't live with myself and still continue to do this. I had a gal who was working in the food industry. She was one of the person that her job was to make you addicted to processed foods. I mean, that was her job. And she just said, I want to come work for you guys because I quit my job. I can't do this anymore. So I think people are waking up to this for sure.
What about surgery itself? I mean, how many surgeries are the right thing to do for someone if you could get them to change their behavior?
So I think most surgeries, many surgeries, I don't know if I want to say most, but a very high number of surgeries are probably unnecessary, would not be necessary if you could get people to change their habits. Now, I did hundreds and hundreds of operations every year. I did thousands of operations with people, and I used to pride myself. I would replace somebody's knee, and I'd do a good job, and they'd feel good. And they come back to me in 2 years with their other knee, and I would take that as a point of pride because they came back to me for another thing because they thought I did a good job. Really what I did was I let that person down. I should have, said, hey, you've got arthritis here. This is a systemic inflammatory process. And if I had known and had the tools, I would have said, let's change your lifestyle. This would have been totally unnecessary, but I didn't know that. Once I figured that out, now it's a totally different ballgame.
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.